Hey guys, you're live with Pontiff Pluter. Hello, 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 hello. How are you people today? Are you well? Are you happy? That's the important stuff. And I got to tell you guys, I got to tell you, Bear Clooney is in the house. Hello, Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney, what a good guy. He's given me a lot of support. Not just financially, but, you know, he's a good guy. And I'm just going to post the link in the comments here if you want to come on. People can come on and chat with watchers with me. That's correct, guys. I want to chat the watchers there. We got someone here already. We got Marco. Hello, Marco.
Hello, Pontiff.
How's it going?
How's everything? How's everything?
Look, I got to tell you, I just made a video this morning, but I'll talking about this. I was feeling a bit down. Okay, I had a few little problems. And I'm just feeling, I wasn't wearing my Patek or my Reverso because it's been a bit hot, humid. I didn't, you know, you think, oh, it's not the right weather. I was feeling really down. Then I put on my Patek, and I actually, look, it didn't solve my problems. Don't think it's a magic cure, but it did actually make me feel a lot better.
I watched your video this morning, and I was thinking, you know, I know you love the Pateks, but sometimes, every once in a while, we need to change. You know what I mean?
Look, I got to tell you seriously, I would love to get a Rolex Steel Sports now. Okay, I no bullshit. I love my Pateks. I'm not sorry that I got Pateks. Okay, I'm not sorry. But I got to tell you the truth. I've gone through it before. Rolex, you go through the Rolex curve, and I think now I'm mature enough to realize what Rolex is. It's just a great all-rounder. It's not the greatest wristwatch. It's not, you know, but it is just a waterproof. It's an amazing watch.
It's a perfect everyday watch. That's it.
Exactly. And I got to tell you, in my own life itself there, I live in Australia. It's hot. Look, I do love my Pateks, okay, but they probably aren't the best things to wear in this climate, okay?
But you know what I was thinking? What about this? I love your world time. I think that your world time kind of has come to define you and the channel. So I wouldn't get rid of the world time. But have you ever thought about maybe consolidating the rest of the Pateks and getting the one you really want, your 5170? That's an interesting question, no?
Yeah, look, I have.
The Patek collection. Keep the.
We got plastic water pump. Hello, plastic.
Rolex.
Hey, Pontiff. Hey, Marco.
Hello,
man.
Hey. I got to tell you, I've thought about it. The only problem is, let me explain to you. The problem is I'd have to sell a number of my pieces off. And
it's complicated. But that's the grail, right? That's your grail. A 5170. Like, who on YouTube
you know what?
They have
you
that?
know what? Seriously? I think we're getting too greedy. All of my Pateks, they are grails, okay?
In fact, but you're the Pontiff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, I got
the Calacravas. Go for the manual wind chronograph 5170. Gorgeous.
You know, it's never enough. Once you got the 5170, then you say, hey, I wanted a, here we go, super chat, Bear Clooney, $5. Just so everyone knows, when I monitor chat and you talk negative about the Pontiff, you are gone. Leave your basements and troll your moms. Leave your basements and troll your moms. There we go, Bear Clooney. I got to tell you, seriously, it makes me realize, right, that I got to tell you, you know what I want to do? Seriously, I was actually thinking about it. I was actually having a bit of thought, okay? And I thought, you know what I really like to do? Okay, so let's just back the truck up, Marco.
Yeah.
I'm selling one of my 5127s. That's
And
at Ronnie.
sports.
By the way, Ronnie sold. Can you believe this? The only 2 paddocks he had was an $89,000. This is Aussie dollars, Aquanaut, and my paddock. He sold the Aquanaut.
Yeah, but the Aquanaut, it has a higher turnover rate, right? Because it's such a hot model.
89,000. That's more than your Porsche.
It's big money, but don't forget.
Sorry, you don't have a Porsche. That's the other guy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Rolex.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, man. It's so much money. And,
but the thing is people don't appreciate the Calatravas from paddock. That's what I'm saying, right? So
I don't care what people appreciate.
No,
what
I get it.
I think.
I'm saying the regular collector, right? That's why they'll go for an Aquanaut over your Calatrava, which is significantly less money. Despite the precious metal case and the movement being, I mean, pretty similar, right?
Yes.
The watch, it's just a better watch.
Plastic. What's happening, plastic?
My kids are chucking out heaps of toys, right?
Yes.
And I found a particular toy that long-term viewers of the channel may have some relevance to.
Yes.
Right?
Bring it up.
I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to perform a ceremonial sacrifice.
Okay,
are we ready for that?
Let's bring it up. Bring it up.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
What should I do, partner?
What is happening?
I would, you know what I'd do? Why don't you give it to some poor people who would like that? Okay?
Yeah, donate it to the poor. Don't
put it in a charity bin or look. Let's be honest. There, you got where you work. You've got people who are really down and out, right? If they got kids, why don't you give it to one of the people there? Put it in the washing machine, wash it, and then give it to someone at work. We don't want to waste. Okay.
So it gets a reprieve, partner.
Yeah, we don't want to waste. There's only so much. There is only
partner?
so much. No, I don't like to waste nothing. We don't want to. No, give it to somebody. I don't want to see things wasted. Okay.
So Archie, what do you think about my 5170 suggestion, the 5170? Because
I'd love it. You know the problem is I'm in Australia, right? It's very hard in Brisbane. This is like being in Missouri. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get classy punters. I'm having a look. I tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to. By the way, guys, I'm drinking coffee.
Bark and Jack style, out of a regular glass.
Yeah, Bark and Jack style. I got to tell you, I think realistically, I'd love a 5170, but you know what? I can enjoy. I really need a Rolex. That's what I really want. Okay.
But you're getting the Rolex.
You're getting a Rolex.
Well, knock on wood. Knock on wood.
No. So what I was thinking of, listen to this. I'm selling my Calatrava, right?
Yeah.
That'll allow me to get. Say I got the date sub, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? Maybe I could also get an Explorer 2 42 mil. What do you think of that?
No. Forget the 42 mil Explorer. Get the 51. That's your grail. And think about the supremacy you'll exert on YouTube.
You know what?
Watch.
Yeah, but I got to be honest with you. You know, we get very greedy as we go. We get greedy. I got to tell you, I want Rolex.
Yeah.
I want Rolex. And the other problem is I sell my paddocks to pay for it. Where do I get the 5170? It's not like they're in Brisbane.
Yeah.
I'm going to be paying high for it, sell mine low.
Yeah.
I tell you honestly, I'd actually love my watches. I'm happy with the 5.
I think prediction.
I would love to have a sub date and down the track an Explorer 2 42 and maybe a Speedy. That's all I need. That's it. Done. I think is there an end game in watches? Plastic. Is there an end game? You've actually said that's it for the moment, haven't you?
That's it for the moment, Pinef. But there's no end game because you've always got to buy more. Rolex, please.
What do you think of that idea? If I get my sub date and then I get an Explorer 2 as well.
Yep. Yeah, get the black dog. Get the dog.
I don't care what color. Whatever comes up. I leave that to the universe to decide.
Mate, you got to get what you want. You got one life. You got one
Yeah,
life.
get
No,
the
no, no.
photo.
But if it's
You
a
can get
bargain,
the photo.
I'd rather get a Milgauss as a bargain than pay premiums for something that I supposedly want. You know,
Hey,
I want them all.
Plan,
They're all cool.
If I was doing some cleaning out and I found some books.
Yes. Tell me, what books did you find?
Right, I'll put them on the show, shall I? Everyone,
Yeah,
does
let's have a look
everyone
at
want
these
to watch
books.
the unveiling of the books?
Yep, the books. Da-da-da-da, Cellini, yes. That's a good book. They're worth money, you know that? Keep those books with your library. You keep them, don't you? You're not throwing them out, I hope.
I'm not throwing them out. I just want to show the
Cellini,
channel.
yeah.
I found another one.
Yes. Ah, that's the 2019 one, isn't it? 18, I think, isn't it?
I think it's 18 because it's a release.
It's on the cover. It's on the spine. On the spine. It's on the spine.
2018-19.
There you go.
Fellow
Fellow Riser, $2. Endgame should be a modern Holy Trinity pieces.
That's what I'm saying. 5170 with your world time, a sub date, and the JLC reverso.
Sorry, say that again. How many? How many pieces?
JLC reverso, sub date.
Yeah, I got that.
The world time,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5170.
Check this picture out. The first Submariner.
Beautiful.
Wow, there you go.
The very first, 1953, 38 mil.
Wow, look at that.
Rolex,
There you go.
please.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous plastic.
Rolex sent me this book, you know. I was telling you about it.
Yeah, I getcha. Here we go. We got Rolex. Lolex, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, Arch? Can you hear me?
Hey, man. I gotta tell you, I was feeling a bit down the other day. Yesterday, I was feeling really shite. And anyhow,
Hey, Arch,
I didn't wear
can you
any
drop
watch.
the link in the chat again so I can join on my computer?
Sure.
All right.
I just put it in now.
Oh, Archie, by the way,
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump back in.
you know, we were talking about watches in movies.
Yep. You missed a
There-
super chat. I missed
Oh.
a super chat. Bear Clooney just texted. Fellow Riser, we did that one. $2 Endgame should be modern Holy Trinity pieces. Yeah, that's a good point. And was there another super chat?
No, I think that was it.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Lolex is on here. Sorry,
What's
you were
going on,
saying
fellas?
Holy Trinity. What's your Holy Trinity pieces?
Me?
Yes.
What's my Holy Trinity pieces? The Submariner. No, not even. I get a Daytona. Probably a Patek, maybe the 5170G with the yellow gold.
Steel Daytona or ceramic?
Ceramic.
Yeah, ceramic.
Beautiful
But I do
piece.
like the steel. Actually, I like the steel Daytona a bit better.
So I like.
The ceramic is too flashy.
I've been getting into Patek's lately because of you, Arch. The 5170. I really like it now.
That's what I
It's a
told him.
gorgeous watch.
Lolex,
Yeah.
Lolex. Listen to
And
this.
then
Okay? I
a
told him.
Speedy. But go on.
I told him Endgame. Okay.
Mhm.
Get the sub date. You keep the world time. You keep the reverso. Then you sell the other Pateks that he has and get a 5170 because that's his grail.
Yeah, I've been. I've wanted to say that for a while, Arch. You definitely need a clean house.
Some
Yeah.
people are afraid to get their grail though, because once you get your grail, then you know maybe that's it. Maybe that's endgame.
Let me show you. A friend of mine just got his grail. Let me show you. This is my Instagram account, by the way. It's ARCHIELUXURY88. And this was, I've actually...
Classic water pump. Is that your Daytona?
No, this is a platinum Daytona.
Oh, the other one though, next to your Jaeger.
Yes, it is. We'll get that up
That's
in a minute.
Angus? Yeah.
And look at this. It's also got baguette
Diamond
diamonds.
dial.
Oh,
Yeah, baguette dial.
Super,
forgot.
super.
so Arch, I saw that video that you put up about Datejust. Like you were thinking about
Yes.
getting one.
What do you think?
I don't like it.
Okay.
Get an Explorer too.
I don't know. I like Datejust. I think they're cool.
Yeah, I
mean-
kind of like it myself, but I don't know if I like it enough to
So before I got my sub, I was thinking about getting a Datejust. So I went around and I looked at a few at some ADs. So I have some photos of them. I'm gonna send them to you real quick. You can take a look.
No worries, no worries. Let's have a look. I gotta tell you, seriously, send them on the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp. You're on the WhatsApp, aren't you?
No, I just sent you an email. I'm not on the WhatsApp yet.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know if okay. That could be a bit hard to bring those. That's okay, man. But look, I gotta tell you, seriously, a Datejust. Could I do a Datejust? Could you do a Datejust?
I don't know. I think they're a good second watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for the missus.
Agree with you.
Good for the missus.
Yeah, definitely.
Archie, the problem I see with a Datejust for you is you already have pretty dressy Patek, so you're gonna get a dressy Rolex. It's a little.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Maybe you're better off to stick to the sports.
That's why I say Explorer 2. I think
those things dropped so bad on the secondhand market. Especially
here we go. Scott Green, $5. Datejusts are boring. You know what? If you're going to go Datejust, I don't think I could go 36 anymore. That's too small.
Yeah.
You'd have to go Datejust 2. And, you know, it's kind of...
that is beautiful right there. The Daytona.
You just don't drop it.
It is a beautiful Daytona. It's beautiful. And, you know, he let me wear it. It feels amazing. Actually, I got to tell you, I prefer it to the two-tone.
Andrew, can I see the clasp? Can I see the clasp?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a 2012, 2013, so it's got the newer.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Hello.
That is beautiful.
JJ.
Hey, man,
I was just spectating, but then you guys started making fun of the Datejust. I had to come on and defend my baby.
What sort of Datejust have you got? Tell me what you got.
I got the Wimbledon dial with the.
The Wimbledon
the
special.
Two-tone? The two-tone or stainless steel?
No, it's all steel, Jubilee band, and white gold bezel. The way
I'll try and get some sunlight on it.
It's pretty hard.
But it is dressy for you, Arch. I mean, you have all the dress pieces. You're never gonna really wear that.
Yeah, it's a great watch, but the problem is it doesn't fit in Archie's collection, I feel.
Yeah, Arch, you gotta move some of those Pateks, man.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm selling one at a time. It's at the moment. It's not. I can't just sell them all there, okay? Because I've got one.
You should move all of them and just get a 5170.
I agree.
Yeah, but he's got to do them in a certain order.
I know, but that should be your goal to move all.
Yeah, but I love what I really want to do is, I tell you honestly, I got to be careful because these were so hard to get, right? Like that annual calendar, I've owned that watch twice. If I sell it, I'll never get it again, okay? You know, lightning strikes twice. It doesn't strike 3 times usually. So, and I love my world time. So those ones I'd like to keep. And I love my 6006. You know what I mean? That one.
That's why I got the Daytona because lightning doesn't strike twice, you know.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you, man.
That's why I got the Daytona, because it was like you just got to get it. You got to get it.
Look, I'm selling one Patek, and what I want to do is I really want to get a Rolex or 2, and then I'll stop for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. So which Pateks are you thinking about keeping?
No. At this stage, I've just got one for sale. I got 2 5127s, 5127s. I got one of those for sale. It's with a dealer for Christmas. We're coming up to Christmas. It has to sell, don't you think?
Yeah. Hopefully.
You know. So then it lets me get in. I'm just going to do it slowly, and then I will see if I want to get rid of another one. I'll just see how it is. I just want to ease in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like hoarding. You can't get rid of everything at once. You gotta take it slowly.
You gotta be a bit careful. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you something, Arch. If you were gonna get a watch that wasn't Rolex and wasn't a Speedmaster, what would you get?
JJ Le Q.
Yeah.
He's already got a JJ.
Look, I actually have a hard time with this because the only thing I really want is Rolex, Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
really
like-
want a Rolex, and you know, I got to be honest with you. Maybe a Zenith El Primero Chronomeister.
Oh yeah, or Breitling Super Ocean.
I would get the Breitling Super Ocean.
Yeah, the
What is
Heritage.
rainbow?
Actually, a Tudor Black Bay. What are we saying? Tudor
I don't
Black
like
Bay.
the rainbow sells for a premium, and it's.
I would get the
it's-
Burgundy. No, the Tudor Black Bay Burgundy.
They're a bit big. I found them a bit
Haven't
tall.
you had that already? Didn't you already have
I've had
one?
it a couple times. I've had it. Richard Sales, so $20. Modern Trinity watches, ceramic moon watch, Zenith Defy Lab, ladies Cartier Ballon Blue. Please discuss.
Ugh.
Yeah,
The Ballon Blue. That's the one with the special crown.
yeah. I
That's
don't really
kinda
like that
cool.
watch. I only like the Drive from Cartier. That's the only watch, modern Cartier, I like.
The ceramic moon watch.
Is he talking dark side of the moon?
Yeah, I've always been scared. What happens if you if you crack it or drop it? You know,
Those things
I
are
think
so sick, though.
Yeah.
I really
Like,
like
those ceramic
I
pans
can't
that they
see it.
made are
can't
falling
see
apart
anything.
now.
Yeah,
the
you
moon
can't
watch
read
is
the
pretty
time
much
on your
like
shit.
you can't see anything on it. I've tried it on. Beautiful watch, but you can't read it.
Andrew, I love
also,
your
like,
Daytona.
ceramic ages very poorly.
Yeah, I
Like
love
the
it too.
ceramic pans they made back in the day are all falling apart now.
What's that?
Yeah.
The ceramic pans that they made back in the day, they're starting to all fall apart now. So ceramic ages really poorly.
Yeah.
At least in
Yeah, it
watches.
does.
Because
Yeah, it
they
does.
kind of said the ceramic would last forever as long as you
Yeah.
don't drop it.
Nah.
But don't
yeah,
you love
not
that
the-
now with the Rolex ceramics? Don't you love that in the future there might be some like cracking, some it's just a beautiful thing to think about future patina,
Shit, I hope not. I really hope
That's
not.
why, honestly, plastic. That's why I like your Daytona the most.
But
Your
you know,
Daytona is so sick.
I
the
think my
original,
right
A
there.
steel stunner.
the
That's my
original
grail.
GMT that had Bakelite. Bakelite was no
exactly.
different. That was
And they're worth a
plastic.
fortune now.
Yeah, that's because they've all broken.
Yeah,
It's
they're
'cause they're all
exactly.
broken.
If you could find one in good condition, it's like.
That's because they're all busted. Doc
Yeah.
BBW, Doc BBC $2. AC3's Trinity must include a ladies paddock. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Get out of here.
I'm going to tell you,
Yeah, guys, I'm in Queensland, guys, and in Queensland we drink two types of alcohol. We drink 4X or Bundy rum.
I have no idea what either of those are.
well, they're quite disgusting.
So I'm just going to bring up
really.
the.
That's wild. In America, we drink.
So we got
Ah,
4X
In America,
like
we
a
drink
bud.
Fireball and
in
Jägermeister.
a Bundy rum.
I love Jaeger bombs though. Jaeger bombs are very good. Well, like.
Yeah,
Cheers, fellas.
literally. That's, ugh.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. You're not drinking now,
Yeah,
I hope, are you?
Who, me?
No, talking to.
Yeah, man, I've got a lot of
Plastic
housework
water
to do
pump.
today,
Don't drink too
Parnham.
much, man.
I
Sorry,
just got out of work.
you got a
um,
what?
I just got out of work right now, so I'm about to have a drink.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, tired.
Oh,
Archie,
Archie, by the way.
Would you ever get a Lange?
I
No.
love Lange, but you know
No,
what?
Archie hates Germans.
I gotta
Archie
be
Tell the
hates
honest.
German
Germans?
story, Archie.
Yeah, well, look, I love Lange, but the thing is this, okay? I'll tell you honestly, okay? As I'm getting older, right, a Lange is a lot of money. I'd rather get another paddock, okay? I think you either go that you look. I'm not rich enough to have 20 different collections, okay? I just say, right, I like to have a humble little paddock. I got all the paddock books. If I get Lange, I want to get the
Heloc.
paddock, the
Heloc.
Lange books.
Heloc.
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 Dude,
You know, money is so cheap at the moment. You know that?
Oh,
what do you
we
mean by
got-
that?
You borrow money from the bank on your
Oh.
home loan. Interest
Interesting.
rates are so low. GB $2. Ceramic on the space shuttle didn't age well.
That's so funny.
Hey, look at this MJT. This is the guy who's getting me the sub. MJT $10 as a fellow Queenslander with you all the way, Andrew.
What's going
Here
on
we
with the
go.
sub, by the way?
That's
Cheers,
MJT. It's on its way.
It's on its way,
MJ.
really?
It's on its
Low
way
experience.
to Australia.
Hell yeah,
4X.
dude.
4X bitter.
Andrew, when did you get that Daytona?
Friday the 13th of November.
Of this year?
Yep.
Yep,
It was
I
a
bought it
recent
from Rani.
purchase.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Nice.
that's unbelievable. Congrats.
That's awesome.
I paid the,
Ooh,
I
look
paid
at
the
this here. We
piper.
got a question, guys. S Medina, $2. Use Lange 117. I don't know what that number means, but we'll have a look. Or a new Vacheron Overseas, same dollars. I would
Vacheron
have to
second
say...
hand. Vacheron second hand.
No, the Lange's. Sorry. What's
I'd
the
say
Lange number
Vacheron
there?
second hand.
Lange 117. What is it? 117 dot what?
028.
117028.
It's a Lange 1.
Yeah.
It's a Lange 1. Ah, that's beautiful.
But they're so different.
I don't like dress
One's a
watches.
sports
I don't
watch
like
and
dress
one's a
watches.
dress watch.
Well, I got to be honest with you, man. I would say, seriously, in this case here, go with the Lange. Go with the Lange. I think Lange is a better brand than Vacheron.
I think I'd get the Vacheron because you have multiple strap options. It's more versatile. It's waterproof.
Ooh, but a Lange, it's a
I
super
like that
grail.
Lange,
A Lange is a grail. Here we
I
go.
like that.
MJT, $10. Nothing but a waiting dame. It says 11th December delivery date.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's so funny that you got like a fan to help you get a Submariner. I had to wait over a year to get mine.
Oh, look, it's impossible. I just, if it happens, I'll be over the moon.
Damn, that's gonna be so wild.
Well, let's just wait till it gets here. We don't want to jinx it. We don't want to wish too hard. You know what I mean?
And you got the icon too, the icon of the Rolex line.
I love, look, I thought about what do I really want?
Is it the 41?
Can
Yeah,
I
you
say
got
this
the new
to you?
41.
Yeah, the 41. Apparently,
Ooh.
I would actually prefer the sub to a Daytona. I mean, I know the Daytona's harder to get and it's worth more, blah, 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 blah. But what watch do I really, really want just to wear every day? I love the sub.
I'll tell you what watch I want, what I really, really want. I want a Submariner, man.
I
You
want
got a
Daytona.
sub. You got a sub. You got 2 subs.
Dude, I
Andrew's-
wanted Daytona.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
singing
bad.
your song, partner.
Yeah, look, you
I
gotta.
got fired from my. I got fired from a job wearing my bluesy, guys.
No way, did you really?
Yeah, there's a
They
video.
get
We made
jealous.
a video last year, didn't we, Arch?
They get jealous. He was in government. They don't like people having that sort of stuff.
Get out. Are you serious? Someone really judged you for your watch? That's crazy.
Well, they
Well, it
make
was-
up other bullshit reasons. You know,
Yeah.
it could have been the fact he was slacking off or watching porn at work. But hey,
Who am I? That's so funny.
you know.
Damn.
Okay, so you got a Calatrava icon.
Mhm.
You're gonna get a Submariner icon.
Yes.
The
What's
world
the next
time.
icon? Is it?
Well,
is it
I've
gonna
got
be
the
man on
Reverso as
moon?
an icon. Reverso's an icon.
The Moonwatch.
So
The
what's
Moonwatch.
next? Is it gonna be the man on the moon?
GMT, black.
Nah. I think one Rolex and you're good, dude. You don't need to chase that shit.
You
I
know
think
what?
I gotta go
Dude.
5170. 5170.
Nah, he needs a speedy.
Yeah,
Speedy.
He needs a
Speedy's
Yeah.
so,
Brian
you know,
on the show?
Speedy's. Sorry.
Get
Is
it.
that Brian from?
No.
Is that
No,
is
it's
that
not.
Brian with the gold Daytona
Who's that? Sorry.
on the shows? It sounds like Brian with the gold
Nah.
Daytona green dog.
No. What do you
No, Brian's
Nah.
not on here.
no.
Who is it, Marco? Oh, Rolex.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Rolex.
Yeah.
Oh, Rolex. Yeah, you sound like Brian.
Oh, you
Yeah,
thought that
man.
was a Daytona in the on the wrist? No, that's a
Oh,
Datejust.
Did you see Brian's gold Daytona with the green doll?
Oh yeah, I saw the video. The John Mayer watch?
Yeah. Yeah, did you see him on the show the next day?
No, I didn't.
He called in.
He was quite cool. Brian's pretty cool. Brian
Yeah,
was cool.
his collection is super sick, but it's I don't know, man. It's too much Rolex, and I like Rolex. He has too many Rolex pieces.
Yeah, in my
Actually,
opinion,
guys-
you can never have too much sports Rolex.
It's overkill. He
Yeah.
you
I had a
better
guy-
off having like 2 killer Rolexes, like
Yeah,
that
listen to this
Daytona and
story
the
from
Pepsi,
Archie.
and that's it.
Archie Super Collector, listen to this.
I got a guy I just did a review for. It's going to come out, I think today sometime. It's scheduled release.
Okay.
The guy's got all the hot Rolexes, and he's listened to me. He's gone and got a 15300 AP.
Jesus.
And a world time, 5130 white gold. He's listened to my advice. He's built his collection out of what I've been saying.
Unbelievable.
What is that, like over 100 grand that he just dropped?
Huge. Well, he's got a Pepsi, he's got a Hulk, he's got a Batgirl.
Just because he told him to?
Or, did he pay the piper or retail?
He's been collecting for a while there, but he's Brian. Speaking of Brian BK, $5. Yes, Rolex heavy. This is why I'm thinking this. Vacheron overseas, Perpetual Calendar. Thoughts? I got to be honest with you.
I think, Pon,
I'd rather put the money into Lange or Patek, Brian. Seriously.
Pon, you know what you should do? Go to Vintage Watch Co. There's a 5127 listed there. That's a beautiful watch.
They will ship overseas. They will ship.
So funny. Brian, you should buy a Patek. That'd be so funny.
I just think, look, if you're going to buy a Perpetual Calendar, get a Patek. I'd be very careful with Vacheron. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. It just worries me. It just worries me a bit. But tell me this, Plastic, you got your Grail, you got your Daytona, you're very happy. Marco.
Extremely happy, yeah.
You're happy with yours, aren't you?
Yeah, I love my Panerai. But I'm looking forward to getting a Rolex.
But, I mean, your Panerai is a cool watch.
Yeah, but
you're only young.
It's a good
exactly.
Second. Yeah, Marco, how old are
you know what I mean? But
Marco,
the thing is, I'm young, so we're all impatient. You know, we want everything right away.
You're still in college, right?
Yeah, I'm still in university.
A Pam is the Rolex. Perfect college watch.
Mate, just get an Explorer 1. Just get an Explorer 1.
That's what I'm going to do, I think. Explorer 1, and then I think I might go Daytona route like you, Plastic.
Hey guys, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I'm going to be back in a minute. You keep talking there, guys. Keep talking. I'll be back in a minute there.
Nice. JJ.
Yes.
Yo, man, what kind of watches do you have? Because I feel like you said once that you had a root beer, right?
No, don't have a root beer. I mean, without like the shitters or whatever, basically the 6 I have right now, I have 3 Rolex and 3 non-Rolex. I got the Batgirl, I guess you call. I hate calling it that, but the Batgirl.
Yeah.
I got the Wimbledon dial Datejust on the Jubilee band with the white gold, which that's the first Rolex I bought.
Nice,
beautiful. But you missed Rolex. Can wear the Datejust too.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I missed you.
Your missus or your significant other could also wear the Datejust. You know.
That is true. That was the first piece I bought. My first Rolex. Then I bought I kind of went a little crazy and I bought a gold Day 40 mil.
You have a Day 40?
Yeah, with the silver dial.
Get out! Are you serious?
Yeah, I can send Arch a picture if he wants, but I don't have the WhatsApp. I can email. But I have, and then I got the Batgirl after that. So I have those 3 Rolex. Then I have the picture of the reversal Grand Calendar. You see the picture there? That one.
Nice.
I have a Speedmaster 40th anniversary. Apollo 15 40th anniversary with the red, white, and blue band around it.
Those are cool.
You got a great collection, man. Great collection.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. And then I got a Tudor GMT for that's like my kind of.
Yeah, you're allowed to have a Tudor as long as you've got Rolex first. That's fine.
Yeah, that's an amazing collection. Good buying.
Damn, dude. I'm the only one here with one watch.
I look at it this way. I bought the Batgirl kind of like if I'm going on like a nice vacation. That's like my travel watch.
Retail or did you pay the piper? Was it retail?
No, retail. I got it after I got the gold date, of course.
Oh yeah. So just out the back
it was worth it.
But I got a discount on that, and I got the Batgirl at dealer regular
retail.
MSRP. Yeah, retail. My mind slipped. And then the Tudor I got a little discount off actually because I bought it recently. But the reason I bought it was really if I go on a vacation that might be a little rough or travel somewhere a little rough and I don't want to bang up the the Rolex, then I just take the Tudor with me.
Yeah.
Very cool.
In my opinion, you're better off buying, in my opinion, you're better off buying a pre-ceramic sub no date for that reason.
I disagree.
Yeah.
That's too good a watch to bang around and bash around.
I don't like the bands on them. The older bands, they suck. That's why I like the modern Rolex. The
put it on rubber B. Put it on rubber.
Yeah, you could do that. I don't know. I tend to leave all my Rolex on the bracelet, and my other 3 watches are all on strap. Oh no, actually no, the Tudor's on a bracelet too, but the other 2 are on straps.
Damn,
That's
your
a great
collection is so
collection,
sick. Yeah, you have a great collection. I'm
That's
jealous.
amazing. Oh,
Thank you.
by the way,
Go
now
for the
that I'm
Ruby
reminded
next.
about the Day-Day, you remember we were talking about James Gandolfini wearing a 36 mil Day-Day?
Yeah.
In the movie The Taking of Pelham 123, he wore a JLC Reserve de Marche.
Did he really?
Yeah, and John Travolta wore a Breitling Colt in that movie, I'm pretty sure.
James Gandolfini used to wear a Seamaster, like when he was out and about. He would wear the 2254 Seamaster.
Yeah.
You know,
John Travolta proved that you can take Breitlings into hot saunas.
I bet he did. I bet he lost a bunch of those.
But I gotta tell you guys, they stole James Gandolfini, the Italian ambulance driver, stole
Yeah, it was garbage.
the sub on his wrist. What an awful... Here we go. T. Laville, $5. Do girls prefer Rolex guys or Patek guys? Sucker Horn seems to be pulling well with his long jeans. I gotta tell you, honestly, most women don't give a shit what watch you have, really.
They don't even know. I was asking my mom, and she's like, Cartier, because Ellen wears Cartier or something like that. And she didn't even know the models. I was like, how do you not know the models?
Watch collection. Ellen
Yes,
DeGeneres?
she's a great Daytona fan. Huge Daytona.
You want to hear a funny story? You want
Sorry,
to hear
a what? Sorry?
a funny story about a girl in a watch?
Yes.
I was in a nightclub in Manhattan with one of my buddies, right? And
yes.
he had I don't know if you remember the Techno Marine watches. Do you remember those?
Yes.
They were kind of like a G-Shock, but they had like these little like diamond chips like all around them to look tiny. And I just had gotten, this was probably 2001 maybe. I had just gotten a Breitling Chronomax.
Yeah.
So we were outside, and the girl comes out. We were just talking out front, and she starts making conversation with us. And she tells my friend, "Oh, I love your watch. It's so beautiful." So he was kind of like embarrassed because it was only a couple $100 watch. And he said, "What about my friend's watch? You like his?" She goes, "Oh, that's very nice. What is that? A Fossil watch?" She thought it was. So they don't know what it is.
They don't know.
Yeah, that's a $40 watch.
I had a girl ask me about my Speedmaster in grad school once.
Yes.
That was crazy. I was like, what? She was like, is that a Speedmaster? I was like, yeah, it is. That was pretty funny.
Did she have really short hair and hairy armpits?
Yeah, it was actually a man. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was a man that asked me.
Yeah, I gotta say, women don't really, they just don't. I gotta be honest with you, I've known some really rich people, right? And what I find is, eventually, you get sick of seeing someone's Ferrari or their new Mercedes. You think, so what? You know what I mean? I understand how these girls think, because it's not yours. You know what I mean? Like, someone, hey, you want to see my Mercedes? You think, oh, yeah, let's go and have a look. But eventually you think, you know what? I'm getting a bit sick of it,
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of how it is with the watches. They don't really care. They
want you to take them out for a good time and spend the money on them.
You know why women don't like watches, but don't you?
You spend less money on them?
No, it's because of this, right? With men, we get more valuable as we age. We like time. We like gadgets, and we like to measure time. We become more valuable as we age because we got more money. Whereas their value decreases with age.
Someone once told me, men age like wine, women age like milk.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And I gotta say, women themselves, a lot of that's why quartz watches are Sucker Horn. Hello, Sucker Horn. It's all good. Sucker Horn's there. He's doing well. I gotta tell you guys.
Then, Archie, can I ask a question? Yep. If you've got two gay guys in a long-term relationship, how do they age?
Hey, that's a very good question. Let me tell you this. Bear Clooney, $2. Sucker horn! Look, I gotta tell you, seriously, man, I think they, Doc, BBC, $2. Women notice nice shoes on men before watches. Good point.
True.
Look, I got to tell you, I love gay men. I really do love gay men.
Oh, what?
That kind of stuff.
What?
That's
But I don't know how they age. You know, I don't... Look, I tell you really... I'm not sure. But look, getting back to watches, I tell you this seriously... I'm thinking one Rolex, sometimes you're better off to have less is more, because when you have a hoard of watches, you tend to wear a beater. If you've only got one, you just wear it.
Each one around the group, the one Steel Sports Rolex, that you think rules them all. You start with you, Archie.
Sub-date, Steel sub-date.
A prediction here, Ponif. Once you get that sub-date, you're going to want the Explorer 2, 42 mil.
Nah, I think he's going to want the Daytona. He's going to want the Daytona.
No, I think Daytona could be a bit expensive. I'm very cost conscious.
I think once he gets that sub-date, he's going to want to get the Explorer 2. He's going to fall right back into love with Rolex, and he's going to say, I've been such an idiot. I shouldn't have sold the Daytona. I shouldn't have sold the Milgauss.
Steel Daytona is the one Steel Rolex that rules them all.
Dude, I second that. That's the one for sure.
That's very true. And what about you, Marco? What's your favorite Rolex? What's the
Steel Sports?
I like time-only watches. So for me, Explorer 1 all day. I like just simple wind and wear watches. That's it.
And JJ LeCoux, what's your favorite Rolex Steel Sports?
If I could only have one, you saying, or just favorite overall?
Yeah, just one. Yeah.
Do I have any other watches? Do I have any other watches, or just one watch complete?
No, just one. What do you think? What is your king one? What is the Rolex you'd like to
really have? The sub-date. It's the icon. Yeah. I know it's not the most popular answer.
It's not the most expensive, but I think it's so useful. Such a useful watch.
Yeah.
You could wear it with a tuxedo. You could wear it in a bathing suit.
The prices on those black ones are going insane, by the way. All of them are going insane.
Yeah, subs are
big money.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're big money.
I feel like I need one. So many reviews I see. A Reverso, a Speedmaster, and a sub. You know, that seems to be like the three that need to be together.
Yeah, but I'm sure you could get a sub at retail, no? I'm sure you can call in a favor.
Oh, I don't know.
You
got
a date.
Yeah, go back to your AD friend. For sure you can get a sub date, 100%.
Do you think I need one, Arch? Or do you think the GMT holds me is good enough?
Look, I got to be honest with you. No, look, I tell you honestly, seriously, I think I actually love the Explorer. I think your Explorer is cool. You know, how many? Look, the problem is with the GMTs, they've never been really good value, have they? You know, they're not really
retail. You got it at retail, so that's tremendous value.
That's amazing value.
Yeah,
but I got to be honest with you, the Explorer 2. I think if you have an Explorer 2, that's okay.
And his sub, he can get at retail, Arch. That's what we're saying. He can 100% get the sub at retail.
I'm just saying, with the Reverso and the Speedmaster, I kind of feel like the sub is like the trio to have, you know? Like, I kind of need a sub now.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, man. If you could... They're so hard to get, but these retail games you've got to play now is ridiculous, don't you think?
Did anyone watch the Thor Pork video? Did you watch the Thor Pork video?
Yeah, that was a good
one. That poor girl on the other end of the phone. What's she supposed to say, right?
Yeah.
What did he say? Tell me what happened.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
He rang an AD and they said you basically got to buy all the junk jewelry in the shop and then you'll be considered for a sports Rolex.
How is that legal? How is that legal, dude?
Yeah, but it's business, right? They're allowed to sell you at the end of the day what they want.
I feel sorry for the girl. She's just doing a job, mate, you know?
Yeah, she only got ripped. I feel bad for her.
And if you develop a decent relationship with the AD, though, I mean, if they like you, they're gonna help you get what you want. If they know you're a collector and you're not, you know what I mean, if you're not selling them and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying you're gonna walk in and get a Daytona, but you know,
some of us are unlikable, man.
Yeah,
I know I'm one of them.
Yeah, definitely, me too. Yeah,
They just don't like us no matter what.
People in the chat hate me, so that's for sure.
They hate me too, mate.
Hey, they hate everyone. Hey guys, we're gonna wrap this up. It's been a great show. Thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna wrap this baby up. We'll be back tomorrow talking Rolex. And I gotta tell you guys, Rolex,
please. Rolex.
It's yeah. So guys, see you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you guys.